Hello peeps and welcome back to Undermine. Sorry that this video is going to be a little bit later, probably going to be late Sunday evening. Last week was Saturday. The reason for that was I had a very bad week at work and I didn't feel like recording on either Friday or Saturday. But I'm here again. Hey. So, let's go over what I've been doing in this past few weeks. So is not the correct term. We have to start, unfortunately, with an accident that occurred yesterday. Semi my fault, but hopefully it will be fixed when lying as time. I had an accident with a flame bow when Nin was showing her new skin. Yeah. Indeed. It was an accident and there has been money, and it's been a cause, most likely by my mouse still. It's way too sensitive and I'm still trying to find out what's the cause of it. But there's two changes that we are going to watch today. Somebody keeps leaving this door open. So we'll be right back once we reach the university, and after the university we are going to go to another place. Okay, welcome back to the university. I've turned off the minimap so that we can't see the tunnels around because some parts are still hidden. Like I explained last week, I have a vault kind of small little chamber with my golden apples and other stuff I like. So, I kept it on near spawn because most of the people know what spawn is. First things first, welcome back to the agricultural labs. We had a little sundering here, I believe. I don't know if I talked about that in the last episode. So I have to rework part of the room. But I've been busy on another part. You see, here we have... These are droppers. That's in item elevator, which is completely down there. It's silent. And they are for my automated sugarcane farm. And this is it. It's not completed, only like the first level is completed in all 4 sides, and the second level I did this morning. Normally I play the Sims. I've been playing the Sims 3 in the mornings on Saturdays, Sundays and Fridays, but unfortunately my save got corrupted on Sims 3, so I have to start that over again. So, how does this work? Well, you see the slime blocks. When I pull the lever up here, like so, come on, down, that will extend a redstone block on those sides, and that will pass a redstone signal to redstone circuitry. That redstone circuitry propagates through all the levels and pushes the top 2 pieces of sugarcane, when they've grown, down these small shafts, columns, whatever you want to call it. Except for the other one, that's going to be untouched. And they are collected by the hopper in the middle, go through a hopper line, similar to what we had in the gold farm. And they will then end up in here. Now, for now, we have quote-unquote a... Oh yeah, it doesn't work like that because it works with, like, if there is an item in below, that triggers the redstone pulsing throughout the hopper line. So now there's kind of a sugarcane shower here, but that's not going to be it. There's going the final design, we're going to have a sorting system to sort out all the products, because we are going to have various of automated farms, and they're all going to either feed into that hopper down there in the middle, or they're going to have hoppers that will connect to that elevator. And then we'll be using a filter system to filter everything out. I'm also planning a jab door here, but kind of still have to figure out that as well. Okay. So why do I need sugarcane? Well, the primary reason is I'm going to move all the villagers here into a new, better designed room. Better designed for them. Where they'll be safe from mobs and such. And where maybe I can start breeding new villagers as well. But for now, that has been my progress. I'm started working on an automated sugarcane farm. Well, it's not 100% automated because there is actually no block update detection mechanism in Minecraft for sugarcane. So, but that was the first part I want to show you now to the second part. But for that will require a little bit of travel. And here we are. Welcome to Fallen Arena or Farfallen? I'm not entirely entirely sure. Well, the lore behind this place is that the Erdtree managed to get his back from the end, which I'm not a big proponent from that explanation. Yeah, that's the void down there. Would it have been nicer if this like was in like one big crater? But unfortunately, we can't have everything. The arena itself is protected. We are allowed to build shops and such around. Before you ask, there are barrier blocks there, but I'm not going to make the jump. And as you see what that spider is doing and the fact what I'm looking at, there's barrier blocks protecting the arena inside. So, the arena. This is Lang's answer to the original gold farm, which is now decommissioned. It's now a not so perfect, not so efficient working XP farm. I might have a look at it, but since we don't know when 1.9 is about to drop, the original idea was that 1.9 would have been released this month. Now apparently that's here is a late night project. Okay. But since 1.9 was originally scheduled to be released in November this month, but now they're talking about early 2016. So yeah, what can we do here? Well, we go into the arena and we fight one of three key bosses. Namely, Emeritus the Wither, which we fought at the dragon fight, which is a kind of a normal wither, well, a named wither. And then the winner gets 20 gold blocks. Well, technically, the winner, not really the winner. Like, the gold will be randomly given to somebody in the arena. So it could be we've seen the gold being given to people who haven't participated, but yeah. We have Zartun the Guardian, which is a guardian which fills the entire arena with water. All the water blocks get replaced. All the air blocks get replaced with water up to a certain level. It spawns a guardian. Guardian spawns little helpers. So besides that, it's a normal guardian fight because we can't have that because there's basically no oceans, no temples in here. And here we have a nice little time-stated silverfish, which is a silverfish with no AI, which just gives off particles when there is a boss. And the last monster we can fight is King Moses the Slime, and I'll be right back. And we're back. Sorry about that, I had to suddenly do something with my dog. So, the last is King Moses, named after King Moses from Flux Buddies, if I'm not mistaken, but I could be mistaken, which is a named slime, a named big slime, which will spawn big slimes, also called the Staff of Moses, and they will poison you when they hit you, aka they're acidic. And the Staff of Moses, killing a Staff of Moses will do very little, because Moses will keep spawning more Moseses. So you have to kill the king in order to get rid of all of, well, not to get rid of all the slimes, but basically to stop slimes from spawning further. And you get gold blocks for rewards. For the Wither you get 20, for the Guardian 40, and for Moses also 40. That's odd. So there's 3 buttons here. Forfeit, which will kill all the mobs in the arena. Join the fight, which allows you to join the fight. And the reset boss timers game mode arena, I'm not 100% sure. It has, I believe, something to do with a bug that has been occurring, which I also was an unfortunate victim about. I don't know if I can find the picture. If I can find the picture, I will link it in here. Where I accidentally got stuck in the arena in survival and couldn't get out. Because there's a button down there to, well, exit the arena. Here we have the Iron Chef, which is a sushi bar. And now that's everything I wanted to show, actually. So, what's hopefully going up by next week? Well, by next week, the paper farm or sugarcane farm should hopefully be completed. And which means we can start working on other stuff. Like, I have no idea. I would like to start moving the villagers, my villagers, over to a new room behind the agricultural labs. I'm also kind of, something that just got into my head during this recording is maybe something to build near spawn. But for that I need to take some screenshots, because I'm kind of have to figure out how to replicate something. But for now, we are on the long railway back to spawn. And I'll see you next week. Hopefully with a little bit more stuff to say. Hopefully with a more enthusiastic resender, because like I said, I had a bad day at work. I woke up this morning, I started Sims 3, because I have the Sims 4, but like Sims 4 is not as good as Sims 3, like the Sims 3 were originally not as good as Sims 2, in my opinion. I never played the Sims 1. Only to find out that my family had broken up in 2, because the granddaughter of my original founders, which was the daughter of their daughter, which had gone to the future, had suddenly broken. So the family had broken into 2, and my plans were ruined, which was so bad, because I just had finished there, just had a nice house for them, and I just had so many plans for that family. But yeah, bugs. EA games will be EA games. They will be buggy and they will betray you at any given moment. But for now, that's it. I am also going to record some Minecraft story mode, the Telltale game. And I'll hope that I'll have that recording out by the same time tomorrow. So, latest.